Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. Now I want to talk about one of the latest decisions that the devs have taken, and that is redesigning the TOA, the Tower of Adversity. Now I am already a player who sucks at playing this game in terms of like doing the right rotation for characters, but I was actually still able to clear most of the tower 30 stars. I was able to get the 30 stars on most of them after I started building my teams properly. Like for the past like 3 towers we've gotten, I think I was able to clear it 30, like get the 30 stars that was required. But with the brand new one, yeah, that's a whole different conversation. Now of course they've introduced new echo with the is it called nightmare echoes? We've got the new nightmare echoes. I don't think many people have already started working on them, so of course we don't have like the best stats and whatever, but the brand new TOA is not as good. Okay, it's not as good because this is a TOA where they've decided to add 2 resistance to elements. You know what, I think that was the worst part of the new TOA, not the increase in HP. Of course that's also like a bit absurd, a little bit, but I think adding 2 resistances is ridiculous because it now is like, okay, you need to use a specific team, because the resistance are a bit too crazy in my opinion, especially if you don't have all your echo sets just like perfect stats. I've seen a couple of other like YouTubers and other like you know, top tier players having crazy echo stats. It's grindy. Not every player is going to be grinding the echo stats to that absurd amount of level. Even myself, most of my echo sets is like 60% crit rate and then like close to 260% crit damage. That is the best I can do for most of my DPS characters. Now of course not everyone is also summoning for the main DPS's weapons as well, signature weapons as well. So again, I've seen a couple of people clear the new TOA with the resistance, but it was still extremely hard, like extremely hard. They had like 2 seconds left and they had the signature weapons for most of the DPSs, which is obviously ridiculous to expect people to have. Now of course TOA is meant to be end game content, but I think they took a step too far with adding 2 resistance. This game is technically new, right? Team building is not like the best right now in terms of you need to have a specific character for this team to work, blah blah blah, or the best character for this to this that and that. So definitely team building right now, we don't have a absurd amount of characters to start using different teams. Having 2 elemental resistance is even more crazy when you think about that, because we don't have multiple teams that we can just run for different stages. Of course we're using the best teams we can run in the stages that we can, you know, use them in. But adding 2 resistance is like, yo, what's going on? Okay, it's not as good. Okay, it is not as good in my opinion. Now of course we're not going to look at this person's team. He's running like 2 characters. We're not counting his view on this, but still the new format is not as great, especially against Crownless. Like bro, this guy is going to be freaking ridiculous, absolutely freaking ridiculous. Now the enemy glacier resistance and error resistance are decreased by 10%, so you want to be using the new you want to be either using Gion or you want to be using the Carlotta for this particular stage over here. Now of course that would mean that you've summoned for both Gion and Carlotta. I think those are the only 2 5 stars that you can technically use for DPSing if you want to benefit and want to have an easier time. But of course this is still a gacha game, not everyone's going to have all the main DPSs in the game, so it's a little bit ridiculous. Now let's see. Yeah, once you get to this I've struggled as well. With the new tower. I still haven't built my Carlotta to like the best she can be because she's still a relatively new character anytime as well. But they went too far with the new way they've decided to do it. They need to do something about the monsters immune to damage while spawning in, whilst timer also decrease. That is a valid what's it called, improvements that it could do. Now of course I'm not bashing the devs because I know the devs listen, so what I recommend people to do is just speak out about it. Don't bash the devs. I'm not bashing the devs in this video. Speak out about it. And then like I think this survey as well, the devs do a really good job at listening. The devs listen, guys. So of course just voice out your opinions and then you should be fine. You should be fine. I think we should be fine, sorry, because the devs will definitely listen. away from victory. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run my Gion team as well for that particular stage as well. My Gion is someone I actually kind of abandoned, but I started using him with the new update. He's just so cool. He's so cool. But there's a new strats with him that I haven't even started using as well. But nah, general, keep trying. C0R1. So this person was able to do 3-star it, but you definitely are going to be needing this team pretty much. Like to 3-star to get all of this, you need this team. Like I think you need this team. Maybe instead of what's her face, Shorekeeper, you can use Verena. I definitely think you can actually. So you definitely do need a Gion though to clear this easily. You need a Gion. Like actually think about it. This is the best team for this particular stage, besides of course Carlotta, and this person has all the characters. I can't speak about his play style as well, or in terms of how his rotations are, but even with the best team, it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle to actually clear it. And of course people are going to say, well, just improve your rotations and you should be fine. But I don't think TOA is meant to be that difficult. It's end game, but not meant to be that difficult in my opinion. Not everyone is sweaty, and not everyone plays this game like full hardcore mode, okay? But every TOA is getting closer and closer to just a partial clear. Like same. I noticed with the last one before this one, it was like slightly like, okay, I need to actually like do better. It was like I was barely clearing it. But yeah, the new TOA might break my streak. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. I think I've never been a fan to timed fights with multiple waves, and this changes have reinforced that even more. Plus the dual buffs and debuff middle tower. Yeah, that's not good. I actually do not like this. I really don't like this as well. I don't like that. Let's see what else people say. Personally, I hate it. I miss my 30% attribute damage bonus. This new TOA even debuffs my, it's a bit more difficult, I can't lie. The third tower has an enemy 10% laser resistance. The middle tower also has this debuff plus 10. So for people who don't have a win team, it becomes a challenge. Yeah, but even if you had a win team, it's still like something that you need to like sweat to do. Okay, the middle tower also used to favor any elemental, which I loved, man. I loved using my best team in the middle tower, clearing it so easily. Not so easily, chillax, but still clearing it with like fun. Like fun was still there. I was still having fun, just using the best team I could use in the middle tower, and it was just really good. The middle tower also used to favor, it's more restrictive and can't be brute forced that easily. Overall, I personally dislike these changes. Yeah, I think the common consensus with this new updates with the TOA is that it does not feel as fun anymore, and of course TOA is going to keep getting more difficult with increasing HP, which means like less people are going to be able to clear it if this carries on. But I have full faith in the devs, and I do understand like if people keep talking about this is going to be one of the decisions that the devs are going to look at and be like, okay, you know what, we did not make a good decision with this. So I do think this is something that we all should talk about and hopefully get the devs to reconsider what happens. Finally cleared it. Okay, this person used brute force method. Oh yeah, okay. I think if you wanted to be able to clear this is going to be the best brute force team you could use for the second one. Wait, what? Yeah. This is a team with Jinshi, that's it. But I want to know what was his stats on it. I had the brute force first wave and let hope. My wave with Jinshi luck to kill it. The boss isn't a problem, but my potato mobile. Damn, this person's a mobile phone player. That is crazy. Wait. Is it actually on your phone? Bro, you are a mad lad. You are crazy good then. You are crazy good. Damn. On the mobile phone as well. Crazy. A lot more team restrictive unless you have cracked echoes. You see, look, team restrictive with the limited teams we have already is not a good idea. And echo sets that are absolutely disgustingly good. Like I don't farm echo sets that crazy like most people. I don't think most people are sitting on a screen, farming echo sets every day just to min-max their character. I don't think everyone is doing that. But having a cracked echo is going to be more important in it looks like in Tower of Adversity and like in Wuthering Waves, which I don't really like. Okay, I like to clear content having like good echo sets, but not like cracked. I don't need to farm cracked echo sets. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section your opinion. Definitely hate favor. Yeah, okay. Favor certain characters over the others. Exactly. We have limited teams right now, but they decided to add this. So I think they should go ahead and change this. I will say this. Change this, change this, change this, change this. It is not something we need right now. We need to have more teams, honestly. More teams before you even consider this. Before you consider doing this like double elemental resistance stuff, have more teams in the game. So it's going to take you a long time to, you know, release characters, then decide to do all of that stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, let me know down in the comment section your opinion as well. I personally think TOA should be improved. They should change it. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.